going to take a quick look today at a couple of types of harmony. This is going to be a very simple, very quick lesson. When we have a melody of a song and we want to add notes usually underneath it to harmonize with it, the first rule is that we play notes that are in the chord of the song to accompany it. So if I'm going to play a song as simple as Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, I'm going to play the notes of the chord. If I want to add harmony to it, I'm going to. So all I'm doing is I'm taking that melody and I'm adding the other two notes to the C chord. As you can see on the music in front of you, that's the chord that's written. So when I go up here to the G, it's all I ever do is take what notes are in the melody, what note is in the melody, and I add whatever remaining notes there are in the chord for my harmony. This is called closed harmony. It's a nice, concise sound. Again, you're able to add some of your additive notes in if you wanted to. I'm just throwing sevenths and seconds in there sort of randomly, and that's a kind of a nice sound too. Another type of harmony, though, that's really great, especially with choirs and any kind of a vocal sound, is open harmony. And the way open harmony works is we take the note of the melody, which in the case of Twinkle, Twinkle, Little Star, such a great tune. It starts with, it goes, C, C, G, G, A, G. So if I were doing closed harmony, I would play the E or the G and the E underneath that. Well, open harmony is simply where we go with that idea, but instead of playing, the melody is here and it needs to be on top. The next note down, of course, in the C chord is G, but we're not going to play that. We're going to skip that one. We are going to play the E, and we're going to take that middle note and play it down below. So the spread of my chord is a lot farther, and you can hear. So I'm opening it up. I'm still playing. But my harmony note, my next note down is not going to be the G. It's going to be the E, and the G will be down here. It's a little harder. You have to think a little bit more with this type of harmony because there's going to be some spread in some of the notes. It's not going to feel natural, but it really is a beautiful sound. So there my melody is on C. Now my melody goes up to G. So the harmony notes would be, in closed harmony, E and C. I'm going to skip the E, play the C, play the E down here. Then we go to the F chord. We've got the melody and the other two notes of the F chord here. And then there's the melody, the other two notes of the F chord here. G chord, and then. So it's great for cinematic, preferably, or choir or strings, anything like that, or organ sounds. It's wonderful for an organ, especially if you're playing liturgical organ, church, high church music especially. Okay, so I've got a home organ sound now. It's kind of like a Lowry or a Hammond. And it's very common in theater organ music, you'll hear. So it's real nice for the theater organ, the church organ, strings, vocals, things like that. It's not real practical because it definitely takes two hands to do it. I don't care how big your hands are, because you're reaching, in this case, just on a C chord, you're reaching from a C. If the C is the melody, like the opening note of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and I'm already down to an E. I don't know many people that can accurately, dependably hit that G with the same hand. So it is a little bit harder to do. So that's two common types of harmony. Now, I will warn you a little bit, as beautiful as open harmony is, what it does, it spreads the notes of the chord out quite a ways over the distance of the keyboard, piano, organ, whatever it might be. And as we've talked before, the lower you go with harmony, even here, it's kind of rumbly. So because you're going to be going lower because you're covering more of the keyboard for the same three-note harmony with open harmony, it sometimes necessitates a move either to a higher octave or changing keys if you're able to do that, or if you have a transposer on your instrument. You can make it a little bit more palatable. But low notes, see, there's a C chord that sounds just fine here, but down here, and that's due to the fact that the sound waves, the lower you go, the broader the sound waves are, and it's too easy to hear the conflict in them when they're going really fast. When I get down here, it's just a terrible sound. So, again, with open harmony, you may find yourself needing to move up a little bit, and it takes some practice to be able to do it quickly. But you can do it. I have confidence. This is Tripp Harrison. Like and subscribe, please. See you on the next video.